Tonight, I am announcing I am running for president 2024. Are you tired of the price of birdseed? It's obnoxious. It's like $15 a bag. It used to be $5 a bag. Vote Francisco 2024. Because, what do you got to lose? You ready? Here we go. It did it. I don't believe it.
Let's go Panthers. Let's go Panthers. Let's go Panthers. Let's go! Go!
Puck drop. And 3, 2, 1.
Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go! Go!
Alright, Panther fans, how we doing? So we got the Capitals tonight. Alright, Panther fans, how we doing? So we got the Capitals tonight. Bubba Brewski's back in the net. And hey, Bubba, the kid is coming for your job, alright? No screwing around. I believe it's in the last, the last 3 games, Spencer's given up 6 goals and Bob's given up 12. I'm not a mathematician, I'm not a biologist, I'm not a Scientologist, I'm none of the ists, but I know that that's a big difference. So Bubba's got to get it moving here, okay? And we need him to get it moving, all right? We all know we love Spencer and we like to see him do well. At the same point, I'm not really interested in seeing Spencer just get the job because Bob suddenly sucks. So put it together. I expect a good game from him. He has done well in the past when it looks like Spencer's nipping at his heels. So I believe he'll do well. Other than that, team is fresh, rested, healthy. No excuses. Now, you want to talk about the last game. That's a game we shouldn't have lost. I'm not going to lie about that. Maurice has been saying again that he's not unhappy with the way things are going. He hasn't really been hyper-focused on wins and losses. It's more about how the team is playing. Okay, all right. It's what we expected. You know, he's been saying that since he took over, so no big deal there. But we got to win this game. If you got to stop losing at 1, right? You can't be getting on 2 and 3 game losing streaks here if you want to stay relevant in the division, because I mean Boston just keeps winning. Okay, last I looked, what were we, 8, 9 points down? Are we 20 points down yet? Second place looks nice and solid though, but the entire division is practically in second place. So it's a little bit different in terms of looking at the standings than you would expect and you would like. That stuff will even out as we get on to game 30 and game 40. All right, what do you want for a score? 6-2 Panthers. All right, we're going to go with 6-2 Panthers. I had an absolute brain fart. No words would come out. 6-2 Panthers. Let's move on. I must need some dinner. All right, so 1-0 Panthers after 1. We look pretty good, but I'm going to complain anyway because that's what I do. We have a tendency to dominate these teams early in the game on the shot clock and not get the second goal. And that's exactly what we did here. I think the shots are 20-6 or something. And we only could put 1 in the back of the net. Barkov with the beautiful shot, and I appreciate that. But we've got to start being able to get 2 goals. When you get 20 shots in the first period and Kemper doesn't exactly look like Patrick Waugh out there, you've got to get the second one in the net, because now, as we've seen, even after a couple of no calls that should have been called penalties for the Panthers that the referees just ignored, now they get Bennett for a weak hook at the end of the period, and Capitals have a power play. Basically, they only lost 15 seconds out of it in the end of the first, so they're going to start the second period with the power play, and we could be in a situation where we're dominating them with 20-7 shots or something like that, and the game could be tied. I know it might be ticky-tacky. Defense looks good. Bobrovsky looks good. Stop shooting the puck right into the belly of the goaltender. So it's 2-1 Panthers after 2. That period featured me eating my dinner. I got a little bit tired, And then I remember that Kyle had some donuts. So I had my first Entenmann's donut in just about 5 years. It was good. And then while I was eating the donut, of course, Washington scored. So I had to finish eating the donut and then lift weights and immediately burn off the calories. But it's got the blood sugar. It's got the sugar going to the blood. And I was going to fall asleep. You know what I mean? The Panthers, we got our 2 goals. And we just kind of shut it down. And now, after the first period, there was no penalties except for the one at the end. We've had, I think they've had to kill off another 2, maybe 3 penalties. We had a 4-on-4. Somebody in the chat at the beginning of the game had predicted overtime, and I think we might be heading there. Because it looks like we just kind of, we shut it down. We dominated. We got a couple of goals. We did finally get to 2-0. Now it's 2-1. And I have a feeling I'm going to be standing here getting ready to say we are going to overtime. 2 points! All right. Now you know I have to complain about something. I said 6-2, not 5-2. Damn it. I wanted one more empty net goal. Kachuk missed the empty net, and then he could have gotten himself one, and then he passes it off to Verhaeghe, who was the absolute Capitals boogeyman. Now I had the Washington feed, and after that goal, Washington announcers said they think that Barkov, Kachuk, and Verhaeghe is going to be one of the best lines in hockey. So, not for nothing. All right. So what do we see tonight? Well, Bubba not getting up his job to Spencer Knight anytime soon. That was done perfectly. Bubba didn't play well. Spencer said, hey, old man, look, dude, I'll take the job. And the old man said, no, not yet. I'm good. I ain't dead yet, Spencer. So we got 2 good goaltenders. And like Nerful said at the end of the stream, if we're going to get goaltending like Spencer gave us and like Bob gave us tonight, we're going to win. And we're going to win a lot. And we might win it all. And there ain't no joking about that. Defensively, gotta give Stahl credit. He made a couple of plays in front of the net, clearing guys out and moving pucks out of the way to save goals. Ekblad he looks decent, okay? Ekblad looks decent, but you know, I'm not trying to pick on the guy. We're winning games and everything, and that's fine. But watching Forsling and Montour and Mahura, I mean, I like Ekblad, but it's not like if he gets injured, it's the end of the world. You know what I'm saying? He's a good defenseman, but we're okay. We're good with him paired with Stahl not playing a bunch of minutes. I wasn't happy with how we kind of let Washington back into that. Now, at one point, we were ahead 20-6 in shots. And then at another point, they actually took the lead on us in shots before we woke back up there in the 3rd period. We have had a tendency to have taken the lead in shots, to be dominating, and then to kind of let the other team get back into the game. It hasn't really killed us too much so far. But eventually, it's gonna come back to bite us. You can't just keep giving teams, an opportunity late, second, early, third to get back in the game. So that's something we need to look at and take and keep an eye on. Other than that, good game. Just a nice, easy, clean game. A little bit too much with the penalties, but a few of the penalties that we took were kind of ticky-tacky there. So I'm not going to be overly concerned about that. And we stopped the losing at 1, and that's all you can ask from this team right now. Okay, let's start getting a little bit, 2 or 3 wins in a row here, and we're good to go. We're good to go. Don't look at the standings. That's the last thing I'll say. Is just don't look at the standings. Forget that the top of the division exists, and then it's like everybody is tied. Everybody, well, it'd be a little bit different after tonight, but going into tonight's game, I think it was 4 of us. It might have been 5, but it was at least 4 of us in the division tied with 17 points. And then whoever wasn't tied had 19. It's absurd. It's going to be a dog fight. it's going to look for the next month like what's going to happen. I have confidence this team's going to finish in second or third place and pull ahead of the rest of these teams. So, hey, look, take it as it comes, right? We're playing good defensively. We're getting good goaltending. And like I said before, that is 90% of the championship, all right? Defense, goaltending. You get the timely scoring, you're good to go. The only thing I'd like to see this team do is play a little bit more consistent for a full 60 minutes. We do have a tendency to let up a little bit. I wouldn't say that's concerning. I'd just say it's a little bit surprising, and I'd like for the coaches to get to the bottom of that and see why is that happening exactly. All right, get a big, fat, nice, juicy 2 points. Kyle's wrapping up the stream for you. I really appreciate it. Right, please hit that subscribe button for me. We really appreciate it. We are, I don't know what's going on. We have been at 5,940 something for almost a month now. And it just happened again tonight where we got past that mark and we had, I lost 5 subscribers during the stream. And I know it wasn't people on the stream, but I can't figure out if what's happening is, I think bot accounts are subscribing when I put out the fluffy shorts. And then YouTube is coming back a couple days later or later that day and just wiping it and taking away the bot accounts. I did a little research on that because I know I made a community post asking people if they had any idea what was going on. And I did a little bit more research, and that seems to be what's happening to a lot of people with the shorts. So you all of a sudden see things drop 3 or 4 subscribers off. So if you're not subscribed, I really appreciate that you'd subscribe to the channel just so we could get to that 6,000. We've been so close to 6,000 for like 6 weeks now. So, all right. Appreciate all the support. Stu and I will be back in the morning. I assume he dropped off on me. I don't know. Do I have a message from Stu? Let's find out. I texted with him at the beginning of the game. And then, yeah, no, he must have gone to sleep. He fell asleep. What do you want? We're old men. 2 points.